On today's show, oh man, we got a big one for you guys on this Voice of Onewheel. It's all about the race for the rail. Except for when we give a ONETAIL Plus away. I know you guys are super excited for that. I'm really jelly right now because I kind of want one for myself, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, whoever wins this is going to absolutely love the thing. It's going to change the way you ride, so make sure you're ready to call in 571-354-7338. One more time, 571-354-7338, or just look right there down below because it's always on the scroll. We will call for your guys' participation in about 15 minutes, so be ready for that. Social Media Lounge is ready to pop off. We'll tell you what we're serving. We'll talk to Shane Autry. We'll talk to Dominque Williams. And we will talk to the winner, Dave Stewart, next.
Dog in the morning.
Welcome back, folks. This is the Voice of Onewheel, and we are joined with the winner from Race for the Rail 2018, Dave Stewart. Welcome to the show, my friend.
What up, guys? Thanks for having me.
Dude, congratulations. I mean, we're just going to get into the whole experience. Can you tell us first off, did you go last year, or was this your first race for the rail?
No, it was my first. I've never competed in anything, period. So it was super fun. It was just an amazing time.
Have you ever won on the radio? You ever won a contest or anything? Like, are you just bad luck?
I did. I won a Black Sabbath guitar on the radio once, but never competed in an event like this. So yeah, it was my first time there, and just the best experience I could imagine, way beyond my expectations.
We're gonna get into the whole thing, dude. As soon as we get into this, I just want to make sure you guys probably see a new face on today's screen. Can we please hit the B button, Mikey? Hit B. We've got two new characters on today's show. This is Mikey on the left and Braxton Blue on the right. Brax does Luch Dog in the morning producing. He produces the TV side of things, and Mikey will be our new producer for Voice of Onewheel. So congratulations, welcome to the show. Go ahead and say hi to the people, man. Have you ever ridden a Onewheel, Mikey?
Hello there, people, and I had no idea what a Onewheel was until yesterday.
And you looked intrigued. The look on your face was like, what is that?
Yeah, I tried to ride a skateboard back in the day, but it's a whole new ball game. I couldn't touch that if I tried.
And Braxton Blue, of course, rides from G-Spot. He is a rider. He does all that kind of stuff. So he's going to be joining us and telling us about that, right, Brax?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We just had a huge collab with Ramp Tech, so I'm excited to get into that a little bit.
These ramps look perfect for Onewheel. So we'll talk all about all that, but I've got to get to Dave because obviously he's got to get back to work. He cleared his schedule for like 10 minutes for us, so thank you so much, dude. Tell us about the race, man. What was it like, the whole experience? Just go.
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah, the time trials were fun. I got my time trial in early, and I tried to post a solid time early, and I didn't think it would hold up through all the hooligans on Saturday, but it did, and that gave me priority through all the heats. The best part of it for me was me and McCosker were in the first heat together, and he and I went 1-2 the whole way through.
Oh wow!
It was just, it couldn't have been better.
It's like Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson just like being paired together on Sunday. You just got to compete with each other, you know?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. McCosker's the man. It was so fun to race with him and everybody else.
Can you speak to what happened in the grass on the last run? Did a ghost snipe him, or what happened? What took him out, dude?
Jeff and I were talking the night after the race. We got to go float together after the race, and he did say he heard me coming around the bank on the wood, and I'm not sure what happened, but I lucked out and just kept going.
Dude, we're really happy for you. We saw a lot of videos. We'll talk to Shane Autry also next. He's going to be coming up here for the show. He was basically a video man for the entire weekend, which was really
Shane's
great.
The man. We hung out a bunch while we were there, and I got to meet up with him in the airport on our way out. It was great.
Awesome. So how did the time trials work, man? Was it like can you take us through how this whole process was and how it was orchestrated? Future Motion was there, right? Is that right?
Yeah, they were there building on Thursday, and then time trials opened up on Friday. I was hoping to, they wouldn't tell us much about the course. You couldn't get on and ride on Thursday. And then Friday, we got to see what the time trial course was. and just go get it.
Man, that's crazy. Were there nerves? Like, did you ever, because I guess I don't, Dave, I make sure that I don't ever push it like too far where it's going to be borderline nosediving. But at a race, I'm going to try to beat your ass.
No,
so
I know where the pushback and the nosedive is really well. The actual riding didn't make me uncomfortable at all. I felt comfortable the whole way.
You didn't feel like you were pushing the envelope?
My first time qualifier, I fell out on the dirt turn, just trying to cut it too aggressively.
Right.
But other than that, I didn't come off the board all week, which was great. And I was just nervous about the competition. I was shaking before the time trial.
Really? Take us through can you take us through that whole moment? You're shaking, like what's going through your mind before you get going?
Really, I was scared to death of Bodie. We practiced the night before the race, and he was looping that ramp. He just had it so dialed, so consistent, and I was looking at him the whole way through the race for sure.
I would imagine that it's pretty tough to sit there and, you said, I mean, I think you're a great rider, dude. I've seen you do some stuff. You're a little bit behind the scenes. You don't post a lot of videos, right? Because I think a lot of people are like, I mean, there was a write-up about you in the Vail.com or whatever that was saying like, outsider upsets the big riders. They did a write-up on you? Did you get interviewed?
I did. Yeah, the guy. So after the race, I left to go I stayed with a friend in Vail, and I went to meet up with him over in a little restaurant by the parking structure after the race. And the writer from the paper had run the whole way from Golden Peak over to there. And he said, "Hey, has anyone seen Dave Stewart?" And I told him it was me. And I was kind of overwhelmed by all the people at that point. I'm like, man, I'm just trying to order my food. Can we wrap this up? And it was an amazing article. I feel kind of bad that I wasn't more into the interview at the time, but I just reached out to those guys, and I want to thank him for writing that article. It was amazing.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of popping off going on in the social media lounge right now. So if you could, please, Mikey, take us to the social media lounge. Braxton Blue, what are we serving in the social media lounge today?
Ooh, this morning in the social media lounge, there will be the honey basil chicken sliders from Marinate.
I love it. MarinateYourLife.com. Go over here ahead and take a look at what they've got. Honey basil chicken sliders in the social media lounge. I'm overwhelmed. Can you tell? I'm sorry. I can't even talk today. We've got a lot going on. Belly is at the Caps, the parade, obviously. Should we call him?
Yes.
Should we call him at some point in the show and see if we can get him to answer it? He was saying that all the cell phone towers, it's just like one tower that's pinging these a million people. So the cell phone service sucks right now.
Oh, when I was down there for Game 5, there was no cell phone service. So if you lost your friends, it was gone. You're
in trouble. So we'll do that, but we've got to get Dave out of here. So Dave, was there one moment that you felt like you weren't going to take it, or when did you know that you had it? Let's do that.
Well, the first heat, I put up top qualifying time, so that was good. And then the first heat, I was in the lead the whole time. Except off the ramp. McCosker had that ramp dialed way better than me.
Of course he did.
I was able to hit the road pretty fast. But then he was holding out for sure. In the final, he smoked me on the road. And that definitely took me by surprise. And, yeah, man, Jeff just killed it. But in the second heat, I totally spaced out. I just made a wrong turn. I missed the ramp. I was thinking it was the time trial loop or something, and I missed the ramp, and I thought for 2 seconds I was ready to just throw my board down, and
oh, no.
I just lost the race, and I was 100% sure that I was out of it. And then I said, screw it, I'm going to try to catch up. Got on my board, and I was able to catch up and hung in there.
Dude, I was wondering.
So never give up.
Never give up, kids. Go stay in school. Do you have to bonk off that ramp? I don't know if that was the waterfall, but I saw there was a bonk board. Did you have to bonk it, or could you just go off of it like a curb?
I never successfully bonked it. I don't really know how to do bonks. It's something I never practiced because I've had problems with my foot, and the impact I always thought would make it worse. So I tried to bonk it a couple times the Saturday night when we were practicing, but I never landed it.
So did you just send it to the left of the bonk nudge?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right, dude. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Really, we do appreciate you. Can we just get it to his screen one more time? Thank you, everybody from the Social Media Lounge. Give him, I mean, they're all saying it. What up, fam? What up, Dave? Dave, good morning. Congratulations, Dave. So everybody is really...
What up, everybody? Thank you.
You go, Dave. All right, dude. Sounds good, man. We will we'll talk to you next time. Thanks, bud. So we're very excited for him. Obviously, that's cool. He has the Race for the Rail trophy. Obviously, looks like the Halo sword, which is so badass, by the way. So we might not have Shane Autry. I see that in the Social Media Lounge today. My office is a shit show this morning, guys. I have to pause it a few times. Not sure if I'm able to join. That's okay. We'll figure it out. I know Dominque Williams is excited to come here. He's basically Matt Damon at this point. But if we don't get him on today, I mean, my goodness, what are we ever going to do? So we've got a ONETAIL Plus to give away, and we will do that coming up in the next segment. Folks, I am down for the count. I am out. I am on the DL. Can I have my camera, please? Bring it to me. We don't, just heads up. Just quick cut showing, and that's it. Just bam and bam. That doesn't look horrible. It looked so bad like 2 days ago, and my back. So here's what's funny. I sent a post in the ONEWHEEL group, okay? What? Show him. What are you laughing at?
No, this elbow injury has been such a hot topic for the past few days.
It's brutal, dude. You have no idea what's going on. And just so you guys, what is a bonk? A bonk, you've seen, it's when it's coming in from the Social Media Lounge. I just want to answer that really quick. It's when you hit a bump that is not taller than half the size of your wheel, right? It's smaller than half the size of your wheel, and you use your momentum from the wheel. The wheel is bouncy, so like the edge of a 2x4 laying on its side, for example, you would hit that with some speed and kind of jump as you hit it, and your wheel is going to bounce upwards as it moves forwards. It's basically like an ollie for a one wheel. And if you look at anything that like just start Googling Chris Richardson. Brax, do you have the whiny baby sound, or is that exclusive to Potts? Now you listen to me, one woman, one wheel. I'm not crying about my elbow. It hurts. So what is happening is I didn't pad up. I put out this stupid post saying about how my stoke is so high right now because I've been riding goofy. I wrote my back was hurting. We did this all last week. I just wanted to make sure I clarify for you folks. This is pretty funny. My back has been hurting, and I realized it's because I'm constantly opened up this way because I ride regular with my left foot out in front. So I was like, damn, maybe for a day, just one day, I'm going to force myself to ride the other way. I'll ride switch. Brax, you were with me. I was doing okay.
Yeah, no, you were killing it. Honestly, it looked like you honestly rode that way.
I've been working on switch, and then so I did 2 full charges switch, and then I did a little drinking. For whatever reason, not like because I was just like, oh, I can't wait to drink after I rode switch. It was just like I did whatever. I did some drinking.
Killed it.
And now I'm feeling it. I'm real saucy. I mean, I'm pretty saucy off some Kiki, which is what we call tequila over here. I've just been pounding tequila for whatever reason. No big deal. I got a nice buzz. Now, I'm not advocating for riding drunk. You should not do it.
Terrible idea.
Do not do it. It was the best ride of my life. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was amazing. I kept it safe. I padded up. I stayed out here on my grass, and I just wanted to ride one ride regular, and I didn't think about it. I was like, I'm not too boozed up. I'll just stay in the neighborhood, dude. I was hitting jumps I've never hit before. I was seeing paths I've never seen before, and it's not because I had the booze flowing through me. It's because I felt like a dog unleashed after riding 2 full rides in switch. And guys, I'm not saying where I got on the board like I usually do and then just rode backwards. I'm saying I actually turned around, and instead of having my right foot on the back sensor, now I have my left foot on the back sensor. Fuck it. I'm just forced to ride switch for like 15 miles. And so if that's the case, the one time you then next open it up and ride yourself regular, it was like having magical powers, dude. I was in full Bode mode. In fact, I challenged Bode mode. Might have been called Luch mode that day. I'm just saying, man. I was flying off of things with no regard. And I came out and I said, this has been the best day of my life. I did some ridiculous post on the groups. It was like, oh my God, if you ride Switch for like 2 charges and force yourself to do it, the next time you ride regular, it's amazing. Stoke is at an all-time high. Next day comes. I'm waiting for my car at the dealership, and I'm like, all right, it's going to be like 30 minutes for them to do the emissions, so I'll just bring my wheel. It's the perfect reason to have a one wheel. It's just something to dick around, have some new territory, screw around. Yeah, cool. Why don't I do it goofy? Do I have my pads on? No. Usually if you're riding goofy and you're not used to it, you should probably pad up. And I had my wrists on, but I did not have my elbows. I did not have my knees. And man, I went for that grass to cement transfer. I went, for whatever reason, dude, I was literally outside of the goddamn dealership on my way back. Like, I was 30 seconds from being done from this ride, and I thought to myself, you know, I haven't done any grass. So I fucking like 2 feet into the grass and then 2 feet back onto just trying to get a little quick feel. Maybe 3 seconds.
Quick.
From the grass back onto the cement of the sidewalk. It was a wobbly transfer. My board went out from under me. Now I'm belly up into the sky at 4 feet because I'm really not tall at all. And I just, bam. I mean, I had my wrists on and I don't have a helmet on, so I did not want to slap my head back. And I decided, all right, it's going to have to be like my arm shouldering literally the brunt of this. And man, I landed on my back, which was already hurting in the exact spot, and then crushed this elbow. Let me tell you something. This elbow pain, give me the whiny baby, one woman, one wheel. It is for real. It hurts.
Oh, man.
And I'm not looking for your sympathy because I didn't have any pads. That's the deal. If you don't have any pads, you don't get any sympathy.
I never wear pads when I skate,
but
and
just
all my extensions and joints look exactly like that. So.
Yeah, but you're also like 23. Could you speak to as a new rider like is it difficult for you? You took a long time to get the grass down. Is it difficult transferring for you to like between?
Now it's seamless, but at first I couldn't go faster than like 2 miles an hour in the grass.
On the grass,
for some reason I couldn't get speed.
Well, you were working on it. You figured it out. I was very impressed with you. We'll do it for a ride later. Mikey still hasn't ridden. He's got a little cast. Can you show them your cast? It's pretty badass.
Yeah.
So we're probably... Go into the microphone. Grab it.
It's definitely not a cool cast, but a cast.
It is a cool cast. Be proud of your cast. Come on, man. It matches TTR Studios.
When I take this thing off, it's going to smell so bad.
So
I'm bringing it in for you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, we will appreciate that. All right, quick break, and then when we get back, we will give away our ONETAIL Plus. So go ahead and get yourselves ready. 571-354-7338 is the number. It is not open yet. We will open it next.
Restaurant puts a unique twist on fast casual dining by starting with only the freshest ingredients to slow cook delicious melodies of tastes and colors that are sure to delight your senses. Whether you're craving the Chipotle pulled pork sliders, honey basil chicken tacos, or the infamous kitchen sink wrap, Marinate has something for everybody with tons of vegetarian options too. It's the perfect choice of catering for your offices or events with fast and friendly service from a brand new store on Melrose and Wester. Stop by today, or you can order online at marinateyourlife.com.
Yay for Taco Tuesday! Don't forget, buy one, get one free. All damn day!
Tacos, wraps, sliders, and sides. Slow cooked to perfection at Marinate Restaurant. marinateyourlife.com.
What's up, y'all? It's Maddie Mads here. This show is sponsored by TTR Studios. Whether it's weddings, parties, karaoke, audio, video production, and all your entertainment needs, call TTR Studios, LLC at 703-850-2223 or check them out at ttrevents.com. Start the show, Looch.
Awkward transition.
Welcome back, folks. All right, let's do this thing. We are ready. I want to say one thing to you guys before we get going. I'm going way too loud. I know you're excited for the ONETAIL Plus. These guys are, this is a goddamn mess over here. What is up with you two? Show the people what's going on. Braxton, what's happening right now?
He can't get his headphones on because of his broken arm.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it. All right, so I am pulling up something right now. Braxton Blue, if you could please tell me about your first ride on the One Wheel while I pull up the info for our giveaway.
Oh, my first day on the One Wheel was awesome. I was so mind blown by the whole concept and stuff. I mean, I'd seen Luch tearing it up on it, but I mean, I'm all into board sports, skateboarding, surfing, snowboarding, you name it. If it involves a board, I'm there. So I was like, you know, I got this. I can hop up, and I was humbled very quickly. I'll say that. But you know, kept working on it, and I've had about what you'd say like 15 miles.
30. I was gonna say you've been really charging it with me after every show on Wednesdays and Fridays for Luch Dog in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, so we've been hitting it hard after every episode, get a little bit better and better each day, and maybe I'll have to come out and enjoy one of these group rides at one point.
DMV Riders are about to get back in business now that I saw Lance Caston's back. Lance, we're glad to have you back. Your backyard looks freaking amazing, man. All right, let's do this. So first, what I would like to say for you folks who are all excited and ready for the ONETAIL Plus, you're going to like this. I can tell you. Now, I have not ridden a ONETAIL Plus, so let me just say that first. But I can say that I've been messing around with back pads, and it does change the game. So the way that people seem to really just go balls deep for these ONETAIL Pluses, I can't speak for myself, but I will say they sell out like immediately. People seem to love them. And I can see why, because I love riding with a wider stance, and it's just going to extend your stance a little bit, and it's going to give you that concave feeling like you're in the board instead of on the board. I've already talked about that, but I do want to mention that there's something big happening over at Craft and Ride, who makes the ONETAIL Plus. So make sure you guys know that they're introducing a redesigned Craft and Ride magnetic carbon fiber fender, and it's available for shipping now. So make sure you go over to craftandride.com. Just spelled out, craftandride.com, where you can read about all the redesign and mount and ride system they've got going on. They're giving away a magnetic fender they already gave away. They're giving away the ONETAIL Plus today. So really good stuff from, I mean, round of applause, Craft and Ride. Well done. Well done. Nick and Mike, thank you. You guys are doing an awesome job. Let's give this thing away. I'll open it up right now. 571-354-7338. First call to come in. We will give you a ONETAIL Plus for free. For free.
Uh-oh.
Braxton Blue, good luck, man. This is all you.
Who's going to do it?
We'll see who it is. 571-354-7338.
I got the
first
phone
call.
in hand.
He's ready for you, folks. ONETAIL Plus is ready. But we don't beg for calls.
Oh, incoming call.
Oh, jeez. Brax, all right, go do your thing. I'm muting you. Go do your call screening. We've got somebody on the line, so talk to them. Let them know that they won, and then we'll get them on. Are they ready? Did you pick them up? Caller. Yeah, who are you? Where are you from?
Carlos Gonzalez from Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit, Michigan. Congratulations, Carlos.
Yeah, woo!
Dude, why are you excited about this ONETAIL Plus? Tell me about it.
It's awesome, man. I got one last week, but I kind of chipped it up, and I had to repair it a little bit, but I love it, dude.
What do you?
Ride's great.
Can you tell us what you love about it and why you're so excited? Like, why does it change your ride?
Well, I set my back foot out basically on the end of the tail, and you could actually lift up your back heel and control the board with your back foot, and it feels great, man. You should really try it out, Luch.
Dude, I can't wait to get my hands on one. I gotta get out to Detroit, dude. We gotta ride together sometime.
Oh yeah, dude, come out. We have a group out here. The Detroit One Wheel group, and there's about 10 guys out here, and we ride every Monday. Slow roll Detroit. It's like this big bike ride, and there's like thousands of people that go ride. We ride our One Wheels through the city of Detroit. It's awesome, man. You need to come out.
Okay, that's a bet. Carlos, dude, congratulations, man. Go ahead and text me your info on this number so that I have it all, and I'll get you all set up with the guys at Craft and Ride. But again, congratulations, man. We appreciate it, bud.
Great, dude. Thanks a lot, man.
You got it. Carlos, dude, congratulations. Good for him. That's exciting. And really, thank you again to the guys at Craft and Ride. Those guys are just we're just grateful that they did that for us. So thank you guys for giving us that to give away. They can give it to us. They gave it to Carlos. So that is fantastic. Man, from the Social Media Lounge, group rides are such a good way to learn and challenge yourself. You'll be amazed at what you can do. I completely agree. Like I feel like when you ride, it's funny because first of all, I always ride with tunes. You got another one calling in? Just let it go. No, I don't. I think that's just people who are just going to call in trying to get in. Sorry, folks. It's just I only have one ONETAIL plus to give away today. But yeah, I would say like when you ride with somebody else, boy, does that change things because like I'm used to riding with music. I need tunes in my ear, but I don't ride with tunes with you, Brax.
Yeah, and we like Luch honestly pushes it. Jeez, can I speak today? Luch honestly pushes me like harder, and he'll just like throw me into like some crazy obstacle I've never done before, and I'll just be like, "Oh wow, I just did that, and I had no idea."
Well, how about the time that I just snuck that curb drop on you? Tell them that.
Oh, we were coming in hot down this hill. And
now, first of all, I knew he could handle it. I've been riding with him enough to know that he's ready for this. But yeah, I didn't tell him anything.
Yeah, no. So Luch just like, oh yeah, follow me, like whatever, follow my path. I always do. And so we're just bombing this hill, and it's concrete sidewalk. So I get to the end, I'm like, oh wait a second, and it just drops right off.
It's a sidewalk without like a wheelchair ramp. It just all of a sudden ends, curb, done.
Yeah, boom. That's the only way to get off.
But we're coming at it hot, dude. We were coming down that hill like it was. There's no braking. I wasn't braking, so he doesn't see me braking. You're only 15 feet behind me.
Yep. Just
send it. You're fine.
Stuck it.
He's fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
What's been the most challenging thing for you so far to learn?
Well, at first it was picking up speed and just like knowing how the board
Why?
operates.
Why is it so hard for you? Because it's not just you, dude.
Because when I skate, like my body is so open all the time, and I feel like on a one wheel you gotta like keep more center over your board. I mean, it kind of sounds like it'd be similar, but it's two totally different things. So that was super hard for me. When I wanted to go faster, I'd just like open up because I'm used to kicking my foot out and pedaling. You know? So that was really hard for me to get down. But once I got over that, it's been smooth sailing. I'm carving up and down hills, and ripping the half pipes and all that. So.
Mikey's laughing, but he knows it's coming your way, dude. As soon as you get that cast off, you're done.
Oh yeah.
He's excited. We'll just get you right back into the cast. Exactly. Yeah, that's good. Go bring that microphone to you. Do you have any board sport experience?
Oh, very short. Back when I had like the long Bieber flow.
Did you?
In middle school. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I was an ugly kid.
You just won most popular kid ever. What is that? This is a thing, folks.
Wow, good for you, dude.
Yeah. No, I mean, not ever, but
Never,
can you just give us 30 seconds of what the hell you're talking about with that? That actually happened.
It's so embarrassing. I told you this in privacy. No, it was sophomore year of college. I essentially was voted king of my school. It was just like this weird, it was like this contest. And it was pretty much a popularity contest.
That is insane that they even had that contest.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was called Mr. UMW school. It was kind of like a male beauty pageant almost.
Sure.
Like in a,
They had that at our high school.
We did that. I did Mr. Robinson. I competed. I didn't win.
Really? I ran the committee for it when I was in SGA. We put on the event.
Should we get Dominque Williams in here? Is it time for Matt Damon? Is it time for Matt Damon?
I guess it's always time for Matt Damon.
It's always time for Matt Damon. So here's the joke with Dominque Williams. Okay. I need to get his phone number up here. He's got all there it is. All right. So I'll get Dominque on. We've been joking that he's Matt Damon because we've been trying to get him on for 2 weeks. And I'm not going to say his name or his number on air. Yeah. Sorry for that. That's really clunky radio. I'm just making sure I don't give his number out to the public. Can we call that number?
Yep.
Thank you very much. Make sure you hit 1 first. No. On the phone.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and try to give him a call. It's just 1 and then that number. And so Dominque is like 14 years old. We've been trying to get him on for like 2 weeks. And last week he couldn't do it because he's packing for Race for the Rail. I mean, he's big time, folks. He's got stuff to do. All right. So we're just glad that we can make time for him and that he could join us today. He's going to call us. We're going to call him right now, in fact. So hopefully that'll work. And if we get him on, I just want to do Race for the Rail Stoke all day today. I do. I'm watching these videos come in like Shane Autry. Again, thank you. And I know other people. Chris Richardson did an awesome job of taking videos and just documenting this for all of us who couldn't be there. Like, thank you. Because I'm just like chomping at the bit.
Luch, you gave me the wrong number.
Oh, did I give you the wrong number?
Yeah.
Don't say it out loud.
No, I know. I'm just saying, is that one a 7? You'll know which one I'm talking about.
There's no 7 in this number.
Tell me
no.
that's
I'm
not a
sorry.
7.
It's a That's a 3.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, it's the worst 3. It's the worst 3 you've ever seen.
What? I wish you could see
I could see it. It's terrible. Just call the numbers. Sorry.
Oh my.
I was writing it quick. But no, Dominique, he'll go full send. In fact, while we do this, I'm breaking everybody in today on live, and they're doing an awesome job. What I want you to do, instead of showing me smoking weed, apparently, which is a very good job.
Christmas trees.
Can you go onto the Facebook and pull up Dominque Williams? He's a message that should be up. There we go. We've got him. This is a nightmare over here, but in a funny way, actually. It's kind of fun today. What we want to do is there's a Dominque Williams message that's up. Okay, cool. Scroll up, and the first video, we want to play that for him. Yeah, okay? We have it up right now. Go ahead and get him on the air. And I'm about to play you through the Yep. All right, let's do it. Did we get Matt Damon? Matt Damon?
Yeah.
Dominique, what's up, dude?
What's up?
Dude, welcome to the show. Thank you for making time for us, bud. How was Race for the Rail?
It was amazing. I really didn't realize that how do. Oh, but the FM, if FM's listening, you guys are great. But they kind of made me mad at some times.
Whoa! This just got really dark really quick. Let's talk about it. What happened?
I qualified for I'm not trying to hit on FM. I get it. I'm 14, and they did. I didn't qualify for the regular Race for the Rail because of my age, but I did get a fast enough time, so I got in like about top 16, which is and I got like 36.4 seconds, and they didn't let me race. And I was pretty crushed, but they did let me go in the trick comp, so it was all good.
Yeah, I'm sure they had to, and I mean, I'm not trying to speak for Future Motion, but if that is a rule, then I can see why they wouldn't. But yeah, I can also see why that would be crushing to know that you can compete with the big dogs, just not old enough yet.
Yeah, and I still have 4 more years until I can go on the actual, but I still love FM, love the product. I'm not trying to hate on them, but it's all good. It's all good.
You just want to share on the stoke, dude. You just want to be part of the race. We have the, what video did you send us? Because I know we're going to show that to the people. Not yet, but we're going to show that at the end here. What did you show? What is that about?
That was my first run for the trick comp, really a clean one. I had the first, I really cleaned the bonk. So I really was a fan of the bonk. I pretty much never went off the normal ledge because it was just lame. No offense, but
No. But you would send it off the bonk bump for the ramp?
Yeah, every time. It was one of my favorite features there.
Can you tell me how to do that successfully? If you had one piece of advice for the bonk.
So you bring your board at like a 45-degree angle, carrying speed, and you let your board lift up once you hit the bonk block, and then down, and then you just hit the downward slope. So you have to point your board down so you don't hit the clean ones where you don't hit your tail.
Yeah, that makes sense. So when you say can you take us back through that again? But when you said 45-degree angle, down or up?
Up.
You want to come at it almost from elevated, you want to have the nose at a 45 up.
Yes, and then you let the board lift up, and it pushes the board up.
And then
it looks almost.
And then transfer your weight to the front foot.
It looks almost superhuman.
Yeah, it does.
If you do it well, those Bodie bonks, and one of the things that won me the trick comp was there was this thing called Rushmore on the course, and it was going to be the starting block, but there was a wooden block at the top, and it was a bonk off a 4-foot ledge. And I landed that, and then I did it, and then on the end, I did it switch. So on my last trick, I was like, I'm fine with third. I'm not going to beat these guys. It's like Bodie Harrison and what's the full life guy? I never remember his name.
Jeff McCosker,
and I was like, I'm fine with third. And so I did it switch, and it was pretty raw.
Dude, that has to be a great feeling. What does it feel like when you land it clean? I want to know what that feeling that 10 seconds in your brain. What is that thought?
It's like, wow. It's the best feeling.
Did you practice it? Is that something that you practiced and got ready for, or is this just you being ready from just riding around?
No, I didn't really practice the switch one. I just was like, let's try something new, and I moved it twice, but I landed it a third time.
I'm jealous. I can't do a bonk.
Yeah.
I mean, I do mini bonks, just by ramming into shit.
Oh, my ankles hurt so bad after that.
Really? Really? Do we have the whiny baby sound from One Woman, One Wheel? Let's get him with the whiny baby sound. That's to me, Dom, not you.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I mean, you haven't been to race for the rail yet, right? This is your first one?
No, I've only been one with it for about 2 months.
Get the hell out of here.
No, some people were pretty like, whoa, that's insane.
Everyone? All of us? Are you kidding me right now? Folks, this kid's been running for 2 months. Hold on, just show him the video. Dom, can you hang out for 2 minutes?
Yeah, I'll come watch the video on my computer.
All right, cool. Just hang on. You can just stay there and talk to us through it. It's going to be on a little bit of a delay, but we'll see if we can put Mikey through the flames here on his first day. He's doing an amazing job. So we'll just watch this with you, Dom. Hang out right there. And he's going to show this to the people. Let's get the volume up on it. Cool.
Okay, I'll hold for a second.
All right, thanks, bud. So if you're listening on the podcast, this is Dominique's video. He's about to make his run. Oh, that's quite a drop. Is he gonna jump that?
Dominique's here from North Carolina. Let's hear from Dominique.
Oh, there's our boy Jack Mudd from Future Motion. Is he just gonna send this? Here he goes. Oh, off the bonk board.
Sticks it right off the bonk block.
Look at this kid, 2 months riding. Are you kidding? It's like 4 feet.
Statement beginning to his run here. Super impressive.
What's he gonna do next?
About not being able to keep with the adult now.
Oh, bro.
Dude, how much fun does this look, Brax?
Yo, those fins are so sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, he's smooth, man.
Oh, he's crazy.
I want to DJ this event. Sorry, that's a personal thought. Look at him go. Look at him go. Spin it around. Watch this 180. Maybe. Oh, we'll see. He's smooth, though. Like, you see what I mean? Like, he's got that butter move.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, he's got those jumps, too. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. Really good job, Dominique. Thank you for sharing that with us, man. I mean, I appreciate that. Did you, who took that video for you?
I don't know. I kind of just found it online.
You just found it? How badass does that feel? Did you just pimp yourself a little bit?
No, I just kind of looked up Race for the Braille, and I came up, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, when you came up, that's when you pimp yourself, right? You just grab your shoulder and you say, yeah, I'm amazing.
No. Okay, we're not trying to be narcissistic here, okay?
No, but we are. I mean, I run a radio show calling myself the voice of Onewheel. Okay, we can all say your boy loves the sound of his own voice.
Yeah. Oh, but so on the top of that bonk, I was like up, and they hadn't screwed in one of the bonk blocks. So I went up and I was like, "Hey Jack!" In the middle of the comp, I was like, "Hey Jack, is this bonk block screwed in?" And I was like, "It doesn't look screwed." And he was like, "I don't think it's screwed in." And I was like, "Why did you put it there?"
It was. So are you? It sounds super sketch. So are you saying that did somebody hit it and it fell off?
No, they just like. I don't think they screwed it in at all.
So it was just like a piece of wood just sitting there.
Yes.
And were people using it?
No. It was like, I don't know what. I don't really know.
Is Matt Damon full of shit here? I'm calling him out. I don't know about this, Dom. Are you being real with me?
Yeah, if you look on the video in the middle, I like go up to the Mount Rushmore and then I look around for a second and ask, "Is this screwed in?"
That's what he's doing. Go back to the video. Go back to the video. We're gonna show it again. I was wondering what you were doing up there. It's when I said, "Is he about to do a 180?" Did we already bail from it? No, we're good. We'll have it. We'll pull it back up. So what are you thinking in that moment? Is that you asking everybody what's up with this block?
Yeah, I was like, what? Because I don't want to hit a like. I'm not scared, but I am scared of some stuff. Like, I don't want to break my leg, really, potentially.
Clearly. People are saying that they feel you on relating to the sore ankles. Is there anything that you can do to help them feel better?
We got it.
Do we have it up?
I was wearing really dumb shoes, so like really, really thin shoes. And the moment I put on like my pair of Vans or a thicker pair of shoes, it was so helpful. And bending your knees, like I wasn't really used to dropping ledges switch, so I wasn't used to that bending knee motion. But when you drop a really big ledge, you want to bend your knees. It both helps. Like your legs, your ankles, and your board. Because I've bricked 2 boards already off doing dumb drops.
Yeah, well, I know it's not good for the battery controller. Let's show that video again. We're gonna show that real quick, and I'm gonna talk you through what's happening. I want to see this block. So he's about to ride through it, and here he comes up the Mount Rushmore. And is that the block that you're the one straight ahead of you?
Yes, it's on the right. So you go
the
up,
one that you turn to.
Right.
Okay,
like,
yeah. You look at it and you can clearly see he's like, nope, I'm out. See ya. Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, I was a little bummed. I really wanted to hit that bonk.
It looked like fun, dude, but I got to give it to you, man. Bonking off of 4 feet. I don't even know if I would send it off of 4 feet, but bonking off of it.
I was kind of nervous, like, so I helped them build on Wednesday when it wasn't quite like open, when Mountain Games wasn't on. I was like in early, and they let me do some of the drops. So I like dropped. So I did the bonk, and I did the big drop, and I was like, oh my god, they put a bonk block.
But you don't do a lot of slides. I didn't see you doing a lot of the slide blocks.
Yeah, I'm not very. I'm working on my slides.
Me too. Me too. Why is that the last one on your list? What's the reason for that? Because I know it is on mine.
Slides. I just haven't gotten very much practice. Like, I'm a lot more into sketchy single track trails than street riding. Like, you see Jeff McCosker, they're really good at street riding, and there's not really that much street riding. It's more like trails, and there aren't very many good board slides on trails. But I'm getting into it. Like, yeah.
So you're in Asheville, North Carolina. Do you have time to hang out through a quick break, and then you can tell us about Float Life Fest coming up next year?
Sure.
That'd be awesome, dude. All right, cool. So this is Dominque Williams on the line. He's hanging out with you guys, sharing the stoke. Float Life Fest 2018 is coming up. And I got to tell you, Mikey already told me he wants to be there. He's going to get tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, I don't know what we're talking about, but I'm there.
So we have to coach him up on what is the Float Life Fest. We'll do that all next. So just hang out, folks. We'll see you in just a second. It's Luch Dog in the morning with the Voice of Onewheel. Have you ever wondered to yourself, man, what the fuck am I gonna eat today? I got the answer for you right here, folks. It's Marinate Restaurant. You marinateyourlife.com. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go over there. You're gonna get yourself some sliders, some bowls, some soups, some tacos, whatever it is, because you know on Tuesdays those tacos are buy one get one free. So head over to the Brando store on the corner of Western and Melrose and get yourself some goddamn tacos. Let's go, baby. Marinateyourlife.com. Head over there today for the best food you've never had.
You guys are so hot right now.
Welcome back, folks. That's me drunk in the studio reading an ad just for fun. And we now just play it because it tickles our funny bones. Brax loves that one. I got Braxton Blue and Mikey. We got to come up with a name for him. We'll have a show name for you. In fact, that's your homework. We got to come up with a name for you. Very good. Folks, thank you for hanging out with us. The stoke level is all-time high from Race for the Rails, as we are also joined by Dominque Williams from Asheville, North Carolina, except right now he's still out there in Colorado. Is that right, Dom?
Yes, I am. I'm in Salida right now.
Salida. Wow. Okay. Very well. He said it right too. That is a lot of people say Salida. I got crushed when I did radio out in Colorado. There are so many roads that like you just don't know. Cache la Poudre. That was a road.
Because they're all like Native American.
There's a lot of yes, there are a lot of Native American names out there, but this one, for whatever reason, I just remember Cache la Poudre, Tejon. I called it Tajin. There's a. Go ahead, Dom.
Oh, but yeah. So this is really funny. You'll laugh at this. So I went out riding with Sly Dog and the Float Life guy. Still can't remember his name.
Jeff McCosker. Hold on. Dom, say Jeff McCosker. Say it.
Jeff McCosker.
There it is.
Okay.
It's in your brain. Here we go.
Okay, and we maxed out at like 24 miles an hour. So I was like keeping up with them until they all had XRs, and I had to plug in my charging ride, which the next day exploded on me. No, it shorted because they're not really. They shorted. It was no big deal.
Jeez.
Yes, and so I had to plug it in, we ended up on the side of a highway at one point. So I was stuck on the side of a highway, plugging my charging ride, and by the time I plugged it in, pressed OK, and gotten on my board, they were gone. Like, couldn't see them. And I was like 6 miles out of Vail. Like, I found it back, but it was pretty gnar.
Dude, that's insane. I get talked about. I'm sitting here in the social media lounge, and I want Maker Mark to call in right now. Maker Mark, I need you 57. Well, you obviously can't call in right now. Oh my God, I'm so used to having a guest on Skype. I don't think we can have 2 callers. So in fact, Maker Mark, be ready to call in for the end of the show. If we don't have, because I want 5 minutes with him. Dom, do you know how to do a 180?
Yes, I have done some 180s. It's more like I spin off of the top, like on the lip of the jump or ledge,
right?
And then it looks like I'm doing, because it's really. But once I get flight fins, it's going to be like, it's supposed to be Brick City. Like, I'm going to brick so many boards that FM is going to be like WTF.
Why are you saying that? Why are you? Wait a minute, hold on now. Why are we
too big?
Why are we associating brick boards with flight fins?
Because like I can just you can go bigger with flight fins, in my opinion.
So that could be. I mean, obviously, the bigger you go, the more chances you have of breaking the battery controller. I think it is the main thing that takes the impact on a huge jump, like those 4-foot jumps. But I don't want the flight fins guys to be associated with brick boards. It's not their fault. It's just our fault for pushing the limits, right?
Yeah, it's mostly my fault. Yeah.
It's all our fault. It's all our fault. They gave us the option to just have a little more control. Now we just go and take it to the push the envelope with it. That's on us, and I love it.
And I love flight fins. I've ordered a pair, and it's gonna be sick. They just got their new. I talked with the guys this weekend, tried them out, and I was like smitten with flight fins. It was amazing.
Oh, I can't wait to get my flight fenders on the way. It'll be here soon. But the reason I'm asking you about the 180 is because Maker Mark has been trying to help Rebecca Randolph in the social media lounge, because she's been working on a 180 for 2 months now, and I know we talked to her about it a couple shows ago. And Maker Mark's comment is offload the board while you do the rotation. And while I think I see what he's saying, I want him to come in here and clarify that comment. I think that's a really good.
You want me to talk about float life super fast?
Not super fast. I want you to just tell us about it, and then we'll get Maker Mark on hopefully at the end of this show, or if not, we'll just do that next show. But dude, tell us about Float Life Fest, because it's right in your backyard, and what are you excited about?
Yeah, I'm super pumped. So most of these other one-wheel competitions are really geared at street, and like I said, I'm not very good at street. I can go fast, but it's super scary. It's not my favorite thing to go 24 miles an hour, and I really like sketchy single track and flowy single track. I really like single track, and because it's really my backyard. Like, sometimes I'll ride 20 miles of trail after school, and it'll be really sick. So that's what Float Life Fest is really geared at Deerfields in Asheville. Have that single track variety.
Do you have a question for him?
No.
Oh, you were at the microphone like you had a really big question for him.
Oh no, I was just listening hard.
Yeah, dude,
Sounds rad.
It sounds so awesome. Can you imagine being able to get home from school and then just go ride a trail for 20 miles and just clear your head? I mean, it's fantastic, dude.
Bro, if I had this thing when I was 14,
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, but here's what I don't think our man Matt Damon recognizes. Okay? How many people in the social media lounge, the thousands of you that are in there enjoying your honey basil chicken sliders today, courtesy of marinateyourlife.com. How many of you weigh the same or less now than when you did at 14?
The exact same.
Shut up.
Swear.
Get out of the studio. Kick him out.
It's ridiculous, dude. It's like when I hit freshman year, I just stopped.
All right, well, you're an anomaly, and everybody now hates you, because the answer is nobody weighs the same except for you and me, which is true. I do too.
I swear, because I remember trying to put weight on for baseball.
We're tiny, exactly. We're both tiny. But Dom, you're gonna put on that weight, dude, and going 24 is not gonna be as easy.
No, it's not. But and
You're tall too, Dom. You're super tall. I see you got legs on you. You're not going to be 140 pounds all the time.
No, I'm 150 actually.
That's awesome. How tall are you?
I'm like 6 foot, I think.
Get the sheet.
This guy, he's got all the. What are you, LeBron James? He's LeBron James of One Wheel. He's 14 years old. He's like OJ Mayo. Good God.
Nice.
Who's the new kid that was just, let's go to your sports knowledge, Mikey. Who's the kid who's not OJ Mayo? He was the next sports phenom. He just went into the league.
Oh, but anyone coming to Flow like that, the first group ride at Colo Bike Park, some of the best one wheeling I have ever done. And I'll be leading the first group ride because I won a competition there for a 3 years pass. And I've been a lot, and we're first group ride. 6, so anyone that comes out.
That's gonna be on Thursday, right?
The group ride.
Is that on Thursday?
Yeah, the first day.
I will also be DJing that night, 11 to 1, 11:30 to 1, something like that. So I'll be out. It's awesome.
Yeah.
October 12th to 14th, and I think that Thursday is actually the 11th. Let's make sure we get that right.
Yeah, I gotta figure out because I have school on that day.
No, you don't. Okay, we're clearly giving you a pass. You can tell the teachers that everybody at TTR Studios said that you're allowed to be there. Thursday, the 11th, is the first day, all the way through the 14th on Sunday. And we're sponsoring a race there. We've already, and I just paid out all of your guys' donations. So we raised officially $1,125 that you guys raised for Float Life Fest 2018. So you guys came strong. I just gave that over to Justin Thompson. So I'm excited to see what him and Dominique and all those guys at Southern Raft Supply do with that money. I will not be taking any payment for that DJ gig. I'm just excited to share this stoke with you guys. So Dom, I'll see you down there on Thursday, man.
Okay, but do you think you can write me a doctor's note?
Yeah, I can, certainly.
I'm kidding.
No, you'll be intern for the day, and so we'll just call it, what is it, like when you co-opt out and you just go to a work program? Co-op. That's what we'll do. Done.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's a worthy reason to miss school. Okay, well, nice talking to you guys. Glad to finally get on the show. It only took 2 weeks.
Matt Damon, we love you. What a courteous kid, dude. We appreciate you. I can't wait to meet you in person at Float Life 2018, dude.
Yeah, it'll be sick. Couldn't make it out to race for the rail.
All right, dude. Yeah, I should have been out there. All right, man. Well, Dominque Williams, thank you, everybody. He did a great job. Thank you to him. Maker Mark, if you want to call in right now, I would really appreciate talking to you, sir. 571-354-7338. Maker Mark, I need you. 571-354-7338.
Yo, that kid's got some stoke, man.
That kid's got some skills. He's got a great life ahead of him. If he's got that kind of talent and he's already 6 feet.
LBJ.
You know what I would give to be 6 feet tall? I would give seriously like.
Look at me and Luch right now. Look at
standing up,
dude. This is it.
Man, I'm 5'7". All right, you're on. Are you standing on something?
No, my feet are actually spread out.
You're literally both taller than me.
All right, so this is like the shortest studio possible, and Belly's not tall either.
No, he's not. Is Potts tall?
Oh, okay. We can't get Maker Mark. He's stuck in the office. Maybe you can type it in the social media lounge. What did you mean by offloading? What did you mean by offloading? And just explain your comment too, because I think we can all learn from that. Is Potts what?
I said, is Potts
Matty
tall?
Potts, our co-host on Luch Dog in the Morning, is not very tall. He's only like 6'2". Well, he's 6'2".
Oh,
6'1".
That's tall.
But like,
for me.
okay. Well, I kind of went into whatever mode. But do you know the 3 6s, right? That like I think. Have you ever heard that the women look for the 3 6s?
3 6. Oh, 6 feet tall. I know what the other one is.
Yeah.
And the third one I'm a little confused about.
Say it in the mic. Put it in the mic, Mikey.
6 figures.
There it is.
Bang. There you go.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, yeah.
Go figure.
Come on. I mean,
that's tough. That's a tall order.
Not me.
Yeah, I was like 0 for 3. 0 for 3.
I might have one of them.
I watched McCosker, says Maker Mark. He says, bend your knees and straighten up as you do the rotation. And Rebecca's asking, does he mean standing on on the edge of the wheel? You look, if you're doing a 180 and you're on the flat edge of the Braxton, you can speak to this. You've been trying to get that 180 down forever.
Yeah, it's so tough because that's like my best trick on a skateboard, and I can't do it on a one wheel, and it really infuriates me.
But we had a aha moment when I was riding Goofy with you because I had to learn it with you because I can't do them as well Goofy, and I probably nail them 1 out of 5 times, whereas like regular, I'll get it 5 out of 5.
Yeah, true. So we're kind of on the same playing field.
Yeah,
right there.
And I remember. Do you remember the trick that helped us?
Oh,
the tip.
Yeah, just like you kind of put all your weight like on your toes. depending on which way you're doing it.
Well, you got to get on the edge of the board
and flip your shoulders before you move your feet.
That's Chris's biggest thing. Chris Richardson will tell you it's got to be an uncorking, so your shoulders will fly and then your feet will go. It's not just you all trying to turn at once. You have to throw your shoulders and then let your hips go behind them. But what really helped us and what helped me figure it out is that when you do a 180, you're used to having... You're going to end up nosediving because you're used to having your your weight on the back foot. And then the back foot becomes the front, and you nosedive. So you really have to be careful of that and keep your weight even when you do it. And that, I think, is what helps people, is make sure you're on the edge of the board. If you're on the flat surface of the board, of the tire, it's not going to happen. You're just squishing grass.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You're just like a heel of you're just squishing a bug. But you want to get on the edge and then allow yourself to do this little mini jump that Maker's Mark is talking about. And that's why he's saying reduce the friction by getting your weight off of it. You want the board to be as light as possible, so it's just enough weight to direct the board with your feet. Maker's Mark.
Exactly.
Woo! What is he serving? Go to his liquor. Social Media Lounge. Yes. Yes.
He's serving Maker's Mark, of course.
Of course he is. Although, what is that? Valentine's? Who knows?
Valentine's.
But that, guys, you can get it. I just remember keeping your weight on your back foot, keeping your weight back when you spin to the end will help, because you're going to want to move. You're going to, it's the rotation's going to want to move you forward. Did he just hit me with smoking weed?
No, he might have. I was looking, but
100%. You guys are doing great in the Social Media Lounge. I've had a blast with you guys today. Remember, go over to craftandride.com, spelled out craftandride.com, so you can check out all about their carbon fiber magnetic fender. My God, what a cool thing to get. You just take it on and off. It's magnetic, super easy, super strong and durable. You can stand on them. Unbelievable. Thank you again to Craft and Ride for giving away a ONETAIL Plus on our show. And congratulations to Carlos Gonzalez. You are today's winner, so we will get you that ONETAIL Plus from Craft and Ride. Show the people yourselves. You guys did a great job. They've got to see you one more time. Mikey and Brax, well done. Fantastic job. Thank you to you guys. This is Mikey's first day. He literally learned this whole system less than 24 hours ago. Killed it. Brax sitting in. Did a wonderful job. Thank you for comic relief. I appreciate you and doing a great job behind the scenes on the phones. We're going to go for a ride.
Let's do it.
I got a new product that I'm working on reviewing for you guys next week. It's something that I think you might be interested in, but I want to review it first before we talk about it, so make sure you tune in next week. For Belly Matt LaBelle, who's still at the Caps, who knows? He's probably drunk in a sewer somewhere. We're just so happy for him. He's hanging out with Ovechkin at the bottom of the Stanley Cup. So have fun. Hope you're drunk. We'll see you at the parade. And tomorrow for 10 a.m., Luch Dog in the morning. For everybody at TTR Studios, see you next time.